Okay. I think we are live on both YouTube and LinkedIn. Hey guys, this is Dr. Nancy Lee. If you see me live, please comment on the chat. What's your name? Where you from? And what's your goal for 2022? So comment on the chat. Just say hi there. What's your name? Where you from? And or comment something very funny. When was the last time you worked out? Come on the chat. What's your name? Where you from? When was the last time you worked out? Okay, now we have 1 minute to get started with our training today. And so let me play 1 minute countdown music. Hello. Hi, George. Vashavi, how's it going? Awesome. Okay. Hi guys, this is Dr. Nancy Lee. You are live with me. Okay, awesome. Thank you for joining me. If you join me right now, please introduce yourself in the chat. What's your name, where you're from, and when was the last time you worked out? Okay, so come on the chat. Let's learn more about you guys and also tell me more about your goals. If your goal is regarding product management or any questions regarding product management or landing a job as a product manager, comment on the chat as well. I love to learn more about you guys. Quick introduction about myself, and I am Dr. Nancy Lee, and I help people to do the work they love and increase their income by becoming a product manager. In the past, I've helped hundreds of people land their dream PM job offer in fan companies and unicorn startup, and continue to get promoted as a product leader. And I want all of you guys to continue to achieve your career success as well. So that's why we are giving lots of free training. And if you want to learn more about my program regarding PM Accelerator, you can go to this website, drnancy.com, to learn more about our PM Accelerator program. So inside the PM Accelerator, we have lots of different tiers of packages from free to paid options, and go to this website to learn more. And today we're having lots of free training. So today's specific talk is regarding the essential skills you need to master as a product manager. And now, for people who join us, please comment on the chat. What do you think are the essential skills for product managers, or what's your questions regarding product management? And this specific event is a pre-event training to our upcoming free masterclass, where I'm going to teach you how are you able to land and keep your dream product manager job offer during a hiring freeze and layoffs. Also going to give you lots of market update today regarding like latest layoff information. It's like lots of crazy stuff going on within the market, and also tell you what kind of companies are still hiring today. So again, this is a pre-event training. If you're interested in joining our free training regarding PM Accelerator, and also interested in learn more about our paid training inside the PM Accelerator, you should go to the description of this webinar, description of this video right now, and there's a link for you to join our free masterclass. And at the end of the masterclass, I'm going to share with you regarding different packages inside the PM Accelerator, so you can make your own choice regarding you want to join us for free on YouTube and LinkedIn like this, or you want to join small group training with me through our coaches from fan companies and unicorn startup as well. Okay, great. Cool. All right. So now let's get into the main topic regarding essential skills as a product manager. And let's also see who else is with us who already comment on the chat regarding when was the last time you work out. And comment in the chat what's your name, where you from. Okay, so let's see who else is here with us. Vaishnavi said from San Jose State University and working towards landing a PM job. Welcome. And we do have lots of students actually currently inside the PM sector and learning what's the best way to land their dream PM job. And we also have lots of students in California area as well. So right now it's very critical time for all of you guys because there are lots of companies, they reduce headcount, but some companies still hiring, okay? So I do want you guys use the best strategy to land their dream PM position. And also see George from New York, or Jorge, George or Jorge, comment on the chat. I want to make sure I pronounce it correctly. Olga, is it Olga? Did I pronounce correct? Olega from Germany. How are you? My German friends. I have a student, Marta, currently is in Germany as well. Catan. How are you? Hello. And Joe's or Jose or Joe is from India. How are you? Catan, your total 8 years experience in operations and analytics. You're seeking for PM career. Any paths I can follow? Yes, I can help you to give you specific tips as well. I'm glad you already have 8 years experience. Awesome. Okay, so is George, not Jorge, George. How are you? Thank you for helping out to pronouncing your name. Welcome. Awesome. Okay, so nobody answered me a question regarding when was the last time you worked out? Well, it's okay. So let me answer the question. Last time workout, I think was crazy. I think it was a week ago, last Monday. I'm very ashamed of that. Today, I need to go to the gym myself. Okay, cool. All right. So now we already did our warm introduction. Lena from London. How are you, Lena? Yeah. Please comment on the chat. I love to learn from you guys. What's your name? Where you're from? And when was the last time you did workout? And Caroline said you did workout this morning. Amazing. Now I need to I'm thinking about skipping today's workout again. Now I feel I need to go because everybody is doing very well. Yes, today I need to go work out because last time was a week ago, last Monday. Crazy. Currently, Paul said currently working out right now. Oh, very good. Are you guys on treadmill? But she knows said went for a hike yesterday. Good for you guys. Now feel ashamed. Okay, today I'll hold me accountable to work out. It's crazy. So let me see who else is here. At the bank from Nigeria, looking forward to land your first PM role. You really can remember what's the last time you work out. Having a toddler is enough exercise. I agree. I have a toddler myself as well. And yes, at company gym. Oh, amazing. So you are actually on your treadmill watching our LinkedIn and YouTube live. This is very efficient. Okay, now, by the way, efficiency is also one of the important essential skills as a product manager, which I'm going to cover today. Okay, so now, today, as I said, is a pre-event training to our masterclass. Our masterclass is tomorrow and Wednesday. So check it out, register if you haven't, it's must to attend. And also if you're interested in PM, etc., stay until the end of masterclass to learn about different kind of options that's available, most suitable for you. Okay, so now today, this is what we call the pre-event training is that before masterclass, I want you guys to understand the basics, the essential skills that's required for product manager. And also, I'm also going to break it down for different levels of product manager. If you're looking for direct level, the requirements like your skills are needed is very different from entry-level PM. Now, let me break it down regarding essential skills for product manager who are more entry-level or medium level, just like basically product manager. not like group manager, not leader, so not that level, just a product manager. What the important skills you need to master, and also use those important skills to help you to understand what your transferable skills you have to become product manager. Okay. For example, Kitten said currently you are in operations analytics, right? So you have different title, but you might already perform product manager functions. You also may already have the transferable skills to become product manager. So therefore, let me share with you the different skills you need to master as a product manager. The number one skills product manager need to master is lead without authority. Okay, so comment on the chat what are the skills you think product managers need to master. Now, let me share with you what I believe is number one thing. Okay, so myself have been a director product for a couple of years, and I became a director product within 4 years. So I know the process become entry-level PM, senior PM, group product manager, director product, what different skill set are different within different stages of their career. Okay, so now specifically, let's talk about those entry-level product manager, or just say people just break into product management, what the skills you need as a product manager. The number one skills, essential skill to become a great product manager is that lead without authorities as critical. Okay, so what do I mean by lead without authorities? Means that lots of product managers, we are not the people manager. We don't have direct reports, but you need to lead other team members who are sales, engineering team, or could also be designers, could also be legal team, like so many different cross-functional teams you need to work with to make them assist you to achieve the product vision you have set up for them. Okay, so therefore it's critical for product managers who be able to lead without authority. Now, let me define lead without authority, which means that people do not report to you. You do not write their performance review at all. So it's dotted line reporting relationship. Okay, but as a product manager, it's very critical. You need to incentivize, you need to motivate. You also need to be able to provide feedback to other people in your team so that they together will be very efficient in achieving the vision you just lined up. Number one skills, which are also the most important skills as a product manager. The number two essential skills what product manager need to master is being able to really have those kind of end-to-end product vision. Okay, so product vision sounds like, have a vision, like sounds very strategic vision, but it's very different from the like McKinsey management consultant. It's very different kind of vision we're talking about here. So at here as a product manager regarding product vision, having product vision is critical. It's defined as you are able to define what's the most important features, what's important directions, what the product needs to build, the product needs to grow. Okay, so in order to master product vision, there's a many different ways to make it happen. Number one, you need to understand the competitive landscape. You also need to understand the customer empathy. You also need to be able to have those intuition and understand, okay, based on all those data, competitors, what customer wants, in order to be successful, we need to go this direction. So that's where the product vision are also very critical for product managers. Okay, so number three, essential skills for product managers are someone who is able to master the agile product management process. Okay, so the understanding and experience working in agile product management experience or process is very critical, because for majority of product managers, if you do those traditional product management, they're just managing something, but they're not using the latest. The big tech companies like FAANG companies, Google or FAANG company, MAN companies, those kind of companies are working on as a product manager. So therefore, essential skill for the modern product managers is really understand the agile software development process. So that's the essential skills you need to use and you need to master to lead and grow your team to create a product using the most efficient methodology to impact your customers. The number four skills the product manager need to master is customer empathy. Okay, this sounds really simple and also very vague for all of you guys. To be frank, this is lots of product managers are missing. Lots of people just feel like, oh, I believe a certain feature need to work this way, certain thing just work this way. Lots of people failed as a product manager, which means their product, once they launch a product, nobody use their product. which means you wasted lots of resources and opportunities within the company. Okay, if you do not know these like key the needs from customers, you're just thinking about what could be done, you're wasting the resources, which also means that, as we all know, like this double recession is coming and things are getting very tight. Lots of companies just announced layoff as well. And then what it means is you immediately potentially will get impacted if your product you launch is not able to create positive impact for your employers, for your company. So therefore, having customer empathy is very critical, which means you know and understand and feel the pain point of customers, so that your product is going to be the number one product going to address the pain point for your customer. And then they're more likely to purchase and use your product. So that's very critical. Okay, now, number 5, which is also some of you guys comment on the chat. I was like, this is a really good comment, and regarding the productivities and efficiency, which is about time management. Time management skills is extremely critical for product managers. Once you become a product manager, you will realize that, oh my goodness, all of a sudden I need to handle so many like meetings, and there's so much work. I need to write requirement, I need to do customer interview, I need to set up the vision. At the same time, I need to like really manage all my stakeholders. So those is going to make you super, super busy, and also frankly very stressed out and maybe burned out in a new job if you don't know how to do time management very well. Okay, so time management is an essential skill for any product manager to survive. Okay, not just get promoted, you need to survive so that you know how to manage your time very well, and then put your time into something is going to make a positive impact to your organization, to a product, which is putting more time, as I said, into product vision, product strategy, and also the customer empathy, customer research. Okay, those are critical. And number 6, transferable skills for managers are communication skills. Now, people talk about communication skills. So let me define. What do I mean by outstanding communication skills? Communication skills are defined as someone who is able to tell stories to inspire other people. Communication skills also means that someone is able to present the outcome of the product to internal stakeholders and also to external customers. Communication skills also means that someone is able to clearly communicate what's the important outcome, what you want other people to do. So which means the deliverabilities of the information you want to hand over to other people. So 3 things goes into communication skills. Okay, so lots of people just not say I'm a good talker. No, there's the other 2 things, storytelling and also like inspire other people are very critical as part of the communication skills. Okay, and also giving presentations regarding your impact, your outcome is critical presentation skills for product managers. You know why? Because as we know, the double recession is coming, and later on I'm going to show you all the like different kind of layoff and latest market update later on. Okay, so now if you don't know how to present the impact you had to the business, the companies are going to lay off a certain amount of people in the upcoming months. The product manager who doesn't know how to quantify and how to present their impact is going to get cut first, which means yourself, your engineering team, other people doing operations functions such as data analytics, someone doing design work for your product, or other like engineering team, whoever supports you, or customer success team who support you will also get impacted. So knowing what the best way to present the outcome of your product, it is very, very, very important. Okay, so those are 6 important skills you need to master as a product manager. So let me know if any questions, comment down below. Let me get some water. Or you have any questions regarding whether what you did in the past is transferable or not, feel free to comment on the chat. So it's critical you guys understand that's what's required as a product manager. Okay, now let's also talk about what if you're trying to advance your career into the next level, which is, let's say you become senior product manager or you become a director product. So let's talk about director level. Some of you guys will think, well, once I become product manager, I need to design my career path. What's the next level for me? Okay, so for any kind of like a director level, you need to understand the people leadership skills, your management skills, how are you able to effectively manage your team. And you're also coaching. Coaching is something what the leader needs to do. And those are important skills the leader need to master, even if lots of time on your performance review, coaching is not part of the thing that is going to, your manager is going to score you. Are you good at coaching? Are the people younger than you or not? Usually it's not on your performance review, but it is requirement as a company as a whole to hold you accountable, because if you don't know how to recruit, how to coach, how to manage people working under you, you're not going to be a good director of product. So those are essential skills for director level to understand. You need to coach people. And now there is the third important skills for director level, which is you really need to know how to manage up, manage down, and manage across. This is extremely important and for the director level, because there will be lots of politics in your company. There will be lots of different teams within the company that is going to impact your line of work as a director. Under director, there's so many different product managers. So you're managing a portfolio product together as a director. So being able to manage up, manage across, manage down is important skills for a director level. Okay, so and anybody is looking for director PM, and if not for director level, I can more talking about more entry level or someone who want to break into product management. Okay, so let me answer some questions here. Venetia, we said, can product marketer transition in product manager? Yes, you can for sure. Yes, you can. And actually, we have a student, Marta, someone from Germany, I think one of us, George from Germany, right? So another student of mine in Germany. So Marta, so her background was doing branding. She was not even like product marketing. She was doing branding. She was doing like packaging and branding for like consumer brands, such as like, I think some shampoo brand. What is the shampoo brand? I forgot. Oh, P&G. P&G like sells many consumer product like shampoo stuff. So she was doing marketing for those kind of companies, but she was able to successfully transition, become product manager, and became a senior PM. Okay, she's not only a PM, she's a senior product manager. The first PM title she received is a senior product manager position in a rental car company. Okay, so that's what she does as a product manager. So yes, the answer is yes. It's more about how the strategy is the best way to package yourself to get into the position is very important. Vashina, we said, also have 2 years experience in software engineering is more relevant for the transition. Okay, so product management is an end-to-end experience. The best is have a combo of both. So you were software engineer before, and you also know marketing, and then you're in the perfect position to transition into product management. Okay, it's a combination of both is the best. Okay, and I personally believe that product management can come from any different background. That's all called transition into product management. You just need to know what's the required skills and experience to become product manager. That's the 6 essential skills I just described earlier. And then how much your past experience is able to help you, for example, design the product vision, being able to work in the agile environment. So which means if you're a software engineer, so you know the agile environment, right? The agile methodology, which is number 2 skills I just mentioned. And now if you're also product marketing manager, so you also know that how to bring the product to the hands of customers. So that's also very valuable. So initially, I think you have really good experience that definitely can break into product management. Katan said, any tips on entry-level PM interview? Okay, great question. So let me, maybe I should film a YouTube video. Let me remind myself. Film a YouTube video about entry-level PM interview. So now, for entry-level PM interview, first of all, let's define entry-level. Entry-level is APM, Associate Product Manager, or just like Product Manager title. Okay, those are both entry-level. And some companies, they don't even give you APM title. Just like everyone entry-level is just a Product Manager. Okay, so tips for entry-level PM interview is very essential that once you go into those entry-level PM interview, you need to describe how much what you've done in the past is relevant to product management immediately, because product management is experience-based position. Okay, and also like ironically, nobody had PM experience before they become product manager, right? So you have to have 0 experience, then become 1 year experience. Now, the best way for people to verify, are you able to work on this product management job very well is in your past experience, how much you had is transferable skills that's relevant to product management. That's what I highlight again, the 6 essential skills. I hope you guys took notes, okay? Whoever took notes, 6 essential skills, post in the description down below, okay? So everyone can learn about 6 essential skills, okay? They're verifying, so this past experience is entry level. Does this entry level person already had experience understanding the customers, understand customer empathy? Oh, you had it. Okay, great. That's great. That's amazing. Oh, you had experience understand the product vision, what kind of product you need to build from the company's and customers' perspective. Oh, that's great. So entry-level PM position is important to describe your transferable skills in the past that's relevant to product management. Okay, so but there is important distinction between having transferable skills and being able to show off your transferable skills that's relevant to PM. Okay, so that's why we teach people how to build a product portfolio inside a PM Accelerator. You can go to this website and learn more regarding how we teach our students through the PM Accelerator by mastering the fan level PM skills. Okay, so once you put your transferable skills into a product portfolio, you're able to tell them, oh, see, I did product marketing. I was software engineer, but when I was software engineer, I was able to see things this way, this way, this way. Those are the skills that's so relevant to product management. That's show off on your product portfolio. So that's very critical. Okay, so that's why when you go out for interview for entry-level position, it's critical to identify your past experience and turn it into product management language and show them your transferable skills through a product portfolio. Okay, that's the number one most important thing. And now for PM interviews, we'll also ask you like basic questions regarding product design an app for museum, those kind of questions. They will also ask you, tell me experience, your product management experience when you turn a product from concept to execution, right? So how do you do customer interviews? How do you prioritize product roadmap? Those are typical interview questions for entry-level PM position. For sure, they definitely ask you. So how do you turn product from concept to execution? And you need to answer the question very well. So in my YouTube channel, I have free training regarding how to answer those kind of questions. Let me show you guys where to find those. Now let me do this. Let me share my screen and you have sample answers from me as well. Is this here? I believe I'm sharing my screen. So come here. Okay. Now, when you come to my YouTube Live, by the way, we have another resume workshop coming up. You should also watch this video, which is published today regarding someone broke into product management from Wall Street, right? So she was an investment banker on Wall Street. You should watch this video yourself right here. Okay. Now, let me show you give a sum up. Okay. And let me show you the playlist of sample answers for your entry-level PM interview. Sample answers are here. Dun, dun, dun. Free training. Yes. Those are the sample answer teach you how to pass a PM interview and how to turn a product from concept to execution is must-ask interview question. Right here. So make sure you answer this. And now I also wrote down everything you need to say in your interview. So make sure you give us like, oh my goodness, 237 likes already. So make sure you like us, make it 1,000 likes. Okay, so go to this free training and you know how to answer those questions. Cool. Now let me go back to the question. How to go to questions? Okay, so let's see what are the questions we have. For Lina said, how would data product owner transfer into digital UX product manager? Okay, so if you want to transition from like data product owner into like digital UX product manager, it's important that you understand your transferable skills, right? So when you are data product manager, product owner before, the transferable skills you had was that in the past, you probably already know, as I said, the agile development process, also know how to do customer empathy, customer interview. But now for the UX product manager, it's critical. They will require more relationship with customers. So understand what the customer journey map was required for customers, how to identify their pain point and all of this. So I want you to study the customer journey map, how to do very comprehensive customer interview. Those are very critical for the US digital UX product manager. I also need to learn how to do A/B testing. Okay, so learn those upfront and also try to create a portfolio to show off you already at least learned, and hopefully is you already being able to master those skills by creating a product portfolio. Okay, so that's the key how you transition from data product owner into digital UX product manager. Okay, very cool. And actually inside PM Accelerator right here, we teach about how to build product portfolio and also how to do A/B testing. We have like 3 different people, program taught A/B testing in the past. We have people who are someone currently working for Meta and running A/B testing. She's the pro in A/B testing, teaching our alumni how to do A/B testing as well. So in our program, we cover lots of this, and you also go to our YouTube channel for lots of free training as well. And so let me see another question. And and hold on, I have lots of questions. Paul said, I myself is hardware engineer at EV company. It is required to have engineering background or coding skill to become product manager. No, the answer is no, except you want to work for Google. Okay, so Google really like engineering background. It's just Google. You don't need to code, but at least you need to know the software architecture within Google. They really make the interview very challenging if you do not have an engineering background. Okay, that's for Google. However, for other companies, for example, Meta, they don't require coding background at all. So for example, our student David recently joined Meta, and also our student so Henry, he also recently joined Meta as well. Both of them work in Meta on the ads team. Okay, they design ads, so they were hit by all the ads by Meta or Instagram. So they work on ads. That has nothing to do with coding, and they were not asked any coding questions when they interviewed Meta at all. Okay, so both of them joined Meta during hiring freeze. Okay, it's crazy. I think both of them joined in like around July timeframe. Okay, so like you can still break into Meta with no coding experience at all. Okay, because they work on the product that's more revenue driven for the company. You don't need to know how to code. Of course, for Google, they're more selective. In general, they prefer people who knows how to code. Okay, or have very strong engineering background. I will also have a student Manas. So he is a PhD student in electrical engineering. So he was able to become a product manager in Google. Okay, so in his case, he wasn't doing coding, but he has deep understanding of how the software system architecture work, so that he was able to pass the interview with Google. Okay, so I hope those are inspirations, Paul, for you to decide what's required for what type of roles. But in general, in high level, it's not required and depends on the company. And if you die hard for Google, you better learn something about software engineering. So or go for Meta or other related companies, and you need to play with your strengths. That's important. Okay, Manish, thank you for answering. Thank you for your questions. So if software engineering skills are highly valuable for someone with no coding experience, what technical skills topic are best to understand? Oh, George, thank you for this question. So software engineering skills are valuable, but it's not required. There's a huge differences. Actually, majority of our students inside PM Accelerator, 70% of them do not know how to code at all. Okay, 70% of people inside the PM Accelerator do not know how to code at all, and they all become product managers. So therefore, it's important to learn systems engineering, systems design. Okay, so what technical skills topic best to understand is the systems design. I have free video and we are talking about different kind of recommended like systems courses, was a cloud architecture, system engineering, system design. Those are very like highly recommended courses I want all of you guys to take. Inside of PM Accelerator, we teach people system design as well, which is going to achieve two purposes. And number one, you're able to help you to pass the system design interview. And number two, you're able to communicate with the software engineer once you start your new job. So you're able to have more control and being able to influence with our authorities, and also have less stress when you communicate with them, so you can become a better product manager. So that's in a high level regarding what we want people to take. Oh, let me show you the courses I recommended. Let me is it here. Hold on. I don't know what tab am I. Hold on. What tab do I have? Oh, okay, this tab. Where is my... Okay, now different kind of classes I recommended are here. Coding. You on my YouTube channel, just search coding. Do you need computer science degree, a coding background to become product manager? Right here. There's lots of free resources down below. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, one sec. It's not here. Not this video. Is this one? One sec. This one. Top 20 Facebook interview questions database. You can come here and make sure to give likes. We have 111 likes already. Okay, so in the description of this video, there are recommended classes. How come? Where is my right here. Software architecture classes and like cloud computing architecture to tutorial, software architecture basis, and those are recommended software architecture classes for all of you guys to take, and those are free YouTube videos. I also have top 10 classes you need to take as well. You can directly go to the description of this video. So go to this top 20 Facebook product manager interview questions that help you land job offer in 60 days, and study those questions. Okay. Actually, we should change Facebook Meta for my YouTube description. Okay, let me do this. Now let me answer other questions. We already had 6 essential skills. Awesome. So someone posts in the description 6 essential skills. That's amazing. Thank you for taking lots of notes. That's important. Cool. James empathy skill. Who's James? Interesting. Anyway, so empathy, yes. Empathy skills to understand the user pain points. Customer empathy. Did we miss customer empathy? Yeah, customer empathy, cultivating customer empathy. Yeah, that's one of the skills you need to master as a product manager. Awesome. Cool. Paul, understand, define, require. Should I define it as required to have software engineer background? And thanks for the answering. No. It's not required, as I said earlier, it's not required to have a software engineering background, and it's required that you understand how systems work. It's very critical. You really need to take those the classes I recommended in the video I showed you earlier. So take those classes, you understand how things work in those big tech companies so that you know how to communicate with engineers. And because you want to become a product manager in tech industry, you better know how engineers interact with the system so that you're able to ask smart questions. So that's the purpose for people to understand, do you need technical background or not? Okay. Very cool. And by the way, we do teach systems engineering inside PM Accelerator. Come to this website, drnancy.com, and learn more. And also for people, by the way, I forgot to say this. For people who are interested in PM Accelerator, you should go to this website, drnancy.com/masterclass. And also in the description of this video, you also have descriptions regarding the link to join the product manager accelerator. You need to go to drnancy.com/masterclass as step 1 for you to learn about different kind of like packages most suitable for you. So inside the PM accelerator, our guarantee is that we guarantee if you're not able to land a job within 90 days, putting our strategies in practice, you're going to get unlimited coaching until you make it happen. Okay, so there's no need to stress because the system have been tested out by hundreds of product managers. We're here to hold your hands to make sure it is going to, you're going to become one of the success stories we have as well. Okay, so, who asked this question? Janish Gaming. Wow. You're really playing lots of games. So I've got my APM phone interview tomorrow. Any tips? Okay, so the tips to provide APM phone interview for tomorrow is that immediately for the APM phone interview, they will ask you a question. So tell me a past experience where like turning a product from concept to execution. They're going to ask you this question for sure. And go to the video I just showed you earlier. We have a sample answers. Tell me about yourself. Turn your past experience from concept to execution. It's very, very critical for you guys to study this interview answers ahead of time. Definitely for sure. And also number two thing is that you need to be ready to prepare to talk about your past experience from the angle of product management. Okay, maybe you're a data scientist in the past, you're an analyst, whatever in the past. For example, one of my student, Sam, actually today I had a mock interview with our student Sam, and he already received an offer from Microsoft. He's currently still in school right now. He's graduating in class of 2024. So he has 2 more years to go. But this summer, he already received an offer from Microsoft as a PM intern. Okay, now, on Thursday, he's having final round interview with Google for PM intern as well. Okay, so, and also entry-level PM position. And the number one thing is that, for example, Sam was a data analyst in the past. When he talked about he ran data modeling, he had a hypothesis, putting all the data together, running some modeling, everything he said in the past has little to do with product management mindset. Okay, so the best way for you, I know majority of you guys, especially APM phone interview, you have very limited experience, or you have experience has nothing to do with product management, right? So for example, if you're also data scientist, it's very critical. Think about what your past experiences can be translated into product management. For example, for data scientists, if you have done data analytics, or the better way for product managers to describe how we use data is that we ran A/B testing to understand what features are more liked by the customers. We also ran data analytics to understand the insight of the customers of the product. We also have KPI. We will also run data analytics to measure the product metrics. So the way we run analytics, running data, analyzing data, and from product manager's perspective is very different from other type of domain. So therefore, if you're interviewing for APM tomorrow, you need to shift completely how you describe your past experience from the angle of product manager. Okay, so how to do that? We have some free training on my YouTube channel. To go there, there's a playlist. Go here. There's a playlist. Let me show you. Dun, 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 dun. Where's my video? I believe there is a playlist. right here. How to become product manager with no experience. So go to this playlist and study the examples of how other people did it, and also understand how exactly the different experiences in the past, how people talk about the past experience, how you're able to use the same methodology to about your past experience as well. Okay, so critical, you start watching the videos here and also study the product portfolio video. Is very critical. You need to start to use the methodology immediately. Okay, so that's right here. Let me see any other questions we have. Do data analytics no data analytics experience, but teaching computer science and dev at a startup, as well as computer science at university. Okay, great. So same thing, same framework applicable to computer science, right? If you have been teaching computer science or doing development work at a startup, so it's important to talk about that your knowledge of agile development. So I assume you're software engineer, you got to know agile software development. It's also important for you to talk about how you're able to understand the empathy of customers. So did you talk to customers? Did you read any report about customers? How would you understand the product you built, product you coded using software is able to solve a problem for customers? So those kind of experience you had, you need to describe it in those interview. Even if you're software engineer, you should say things from the angle product managers, so that it's able to hit all those 6 skills. The hiring manager looking for those are his 6 skills I just mentioned earlier. So follow what I just said earlier. If you missed what I described the presentation I did earlier, go back out and study those 6 different kind of skills that you need to master to become a product manager. So it's going to test out those skills tomorrow immediately. Okay. And also get ready. Sometimes the recruiter will ask you a question for product design questions. This happened to our students before. Even the first round interview, recruiter will ask you questions. So tell me, how would you design a coffee machine? Right? They will ask you questions like that. So get ready for your upcoming interview. And we have free training regarding how to answer those product design questions. Come here. Do I have it here? Product design questions. Uber app, design Uber app for blind people, right here. My second watched YouTube video. Best product manager case interview sample answers. Watch this one. Okay, it will, if you can answer the same level of concise and scope of thinking as I had, you are definitely going to pass interview. Okay, watch and study this ASAP. Cool. Okay, now let me see any questions we have. Cool. Okay, great. Looks like I answered all the questions. Best of luck with everybody, and also best of luck with people who is doing workout while working, doing workout, watching our YouTube live or LinkedIn live. Best of luck for everybody, and also for people who already registered for PM Accelerator, the masterclass, and you should already receive email regarding having your resume template ready, and our resume template have been used by 7,000 product managers. I want all of you guys to use the same template to get your resume ready for your upcoming interviews, and that's right here immediately. And for people who are interested in PM Accelerator, you should go to this website, drnancy.com/masterclass, and the description of this video also has a link to our masterclass. So this is a pre-event training. I want you guys to understand the basics, what the 6 skills people are looking for as a product manager. Okay, so study those skills immediately and then join me live in our masterclass, where we're going to talk in depth regarding how you're able to land and keep your dream product manager job offer during hiring freeze. Okay, so, I forgot to show you. So here is the website where you can go to. Go to drnancy.com, click this link, sign up for next free masterclass, and select the time and date the most suitable for you. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, we have some like free time tomorrow and Wednesday. We're going to add more time later this week as well. Awesome. Cool. All right. So looks like we answered all the questions, and best of luck for everyone's upcoming interviews. Someone asked a question. Sarang said, can you please tell the fees and time for the class? Okay, so the masterclass is free. Those are introduction and help all of you guys. The content we give away for free, including free resume template and also free product portfolio examples. And those are lots of free resources you can learn in our free masterclass. Go to the website I just mentioned earlier, and also in the description of this video, you have the information you needed, which is drnancy.com/masterclass. Sign up for the resume and product portfolio examples. And we teach you how to transition and how to be ready for your upcoming important major milestones. Okay, that's number one thing you need to go right away. Now, inside of those are free. Inside the PM Accelerator, we have different packages, and our packages really depends on your unique needs. So you should stay until the end of the masterclass and learn about the packages most suitable for you. Okay, so our packages range from like few $1,000s all the way to tens of thousands of dollars. So I want you guys to really select the packages that is going to meet your needs and also help you to achieve your result much faster. Okay, so make sure to go, if you're interested in PM Accelerator, understand different packages are more suitable for you, go to this website, drnancy.com/masterclass. It's also in the description of this video, and also go to this website, drnancy.com. You will never miss it once you go to our website. Awesome. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to see you live in our masterclass. Thank you for joining us, and whoever was doing workout, congratulations. Whoever hasn't worked out as much as me, let's go work out together. So maybe comment on the chat later on and tell me whether you have worked out or not. So I read all my messages. Okay, so let's do this. Awesome. So have a good day, and best of luck for everybody who is going to go through this job hunting process during the crazy hiring freeze and layoff season. Best of luck for everybody. This is Dr. Nancy Lee from PM Accelerator. I'm going to talk to you soon. See you guys. Bye.